Tafaf Nadjartat, O one of moisture, Tefnut, or overseer. We the children of Father Yaanuwn now take this pledge to walk in your image and after your likeness. We pray this prayer as Nuwaupians to empower the world we live in and the world we're about to travel to. O Tafaf Natat, we call on your wisdom to help us today. We continue with these 99 Deities Days and Night and call on your wisdom to handle the judgment that our very own fellow Nuwaupians, brothers and sisters, place on us. For some strange reason, they do not get why we fast and why we state our daily intentions to live in each of your image and after your likeness during these 99 holy days. Some even think that we believe that a spirit will open the door to Baaah Baaah Yaanuwn's freedom, when clearly he has hired attorneys in the flesh to do that job. Plus they need money to do the job and to pay other legal costs. Can they not see that we see that? If we need money, then what is happening to all the money that has been raised for his defense attorneys? Why are we as a tribe in the thousands and still do not have money to get the job done? Some cannot see that there has been a spiritual block put in the way of Baaah Baaah Yaanuwn's freedom, and that we who are living in your image and have completed the 9-day global fast are the warriors he needs to help the spiritual work, along with our Ugandan Yesa, to remove those blocks by working with you all, O Baaah Natat. There is too much secrets going on, such as money games, backhandedness, under the table deals and the likes, and at the same time we are judged crazy for wanting to call on your sacred names to help us in this great work. Yet they, along with us, call on your names at 9 AM, 3 PM and 9 PM. Where is the logic in their arguments? We are even rejected and not called Nuwaupians by some for initiating the spiritual principles that our master teacher taught about in the class called Learn to Care. They have mastered outformation but not the internal transformation, which would render what we do in your name as a divine instrument of empowerment. When we reach out to many of our Yasa to work together, we are ignored. When we want to offer solutions, we are ignored. When we want to offer money, we are just sent a PayPal link. No words, no divine love, no building. Yet they come with "we need to unite" words that sound sweet to the ears, however is bitter in their action towards us. Teach us to forgive those who shun us and label us everything other than their fellow Nuwaupian Yasa. Teach us how to stand in your might and majestic powers, so that we may withstand the many daily judgment we receive from the unknowing and unwise Yasa member who have the herd mentality and only await approval from the very people being found out to wanting to keep Baaah Baaah Yaanuwn locked up. How do we know these things? Well, for the last 16 years Baaah Baaah Yaanuwn said with his own word, "It's like you all don't want me out." He resigned to the fact that he might die inside the belly of the beast, but then 1 and 2 and many were awoken. It was by all of your grace, O Baaah Natat, that we awoke and do the divine work. We are standing on the front line, even if rendered crazy to fight this fight from the very angle that others used to destroy our chance for salvation. We have gone under the spiritual rock to pull him out, whilst the others use their bodies to physically go there. And we are ever willing to serve all his legal team, his family members, his officers in high position, to do our part without question. We hope they can receive us the same way. If we are wrong for wanting to live in your image and after your likeness, then only you can judge us, none other. However, we know you sent Patarak for that very reason and purpose. And once those who are brave enough to put on your image and live after your likeness, it will be then that our tribe will experience leaps into rapid succession of progressive work. Yes, including making money for the spiritual blind among us. We hope, Mother Tafaf Natat, that you are able to penetrate all their hardened and closed hearts with the right knowledge, right wisdom and right understanding, to let them see the true intention from the spiritual aspect, and let them clearly see that spirituality is beyond just chanting and praying at the set times, then going on to Facebook and other social media platforms and sharing the misfortune of our race and making judgment on the ignorant state of our people that they themselves was once in before being exposed to Nuwaup. Teach them of their parental responsibility to want to help a fellow human being in distress. Teach them to go and help a fellow Nuwaupian who cannot afford the basic necessities of life to buy those things and make them feel supported and welcome. Teach them to help a fellow Nuwaupian and non-Nuwaupian to create provisions to generate money rather than judge them as poor, broke, useless and treated with evil intent. And for those among us who live for the glitters, false glitters of the world, we ask that you change their hearts and let them see once they leave the flesh that the glitters of the world that they glorify will also be left behind, and that the true power comes in the unification of the mind, spirit, intentions, and then the actual execution of working together for the empowerment of each other in the flesh by having strategic plan where no one or person or family monopolize on it but benefits all. Just as they would share a joke, a misfortune of the world on their page, in their private messengers, we hope they share this prayer with the intention to help others awake to the spiritual mission. Only you will know if they do this good deed to bring unification and clarity to others who are purposefully being led astray. As we continue these 99 deity days and night with you as our armor against disagreeable forces from whispering evil suggestions into our heart, it is in your mighty name throughout these 99 deity days and night we charge our beings to welcome our Father Yaanuwn's return, and in your most holy names we carry on. Amun. Prayers for humanity's salvation by Nuwaupians.